safe to start. All right, we are ready to start. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. It is now 5:45 p.m. I would like to go ahead and call to order a work session meeting with a roll call, starting from my left.
Councilwoman Diane Howard.
Councilman Darrell Honoré.
Mayor Reynolds.
Councilwoman Yolanda Murphy.
Councilwoman Amelia Inman.
Councilwoman Vanessa Wynn.
Thank you so much. At this time, we'll have a moment of silence. Please silence all phones if you can. All right, at this moment, council, we are ready to approve the agenda for this evening.
I'd like to make a motion to approve tonight's work session, Tuesday, April 21st, 5:30 p.m.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Moving forward to the discussion items tonight, we have up first a moratorium on recovery centers that will be presented by Chief Desjardins.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good afternoon.
So we're, you see A and B kind of the same thing. Moratorium for the recovery center. It's going to entail a little bit more. The attorney's office is currently working on getting us an approved moratorium so that we can present to you guys. We're trying to get it done kind of quickly, kind of ran up against the deadline. We're able to get it on tonight. We'll have it. Also, that recovery center will be including other medical, smaller medical type facilities, not anything major as far as urgent care and stuff like that. It would be more just the outreach and recovery centers. I know there were some questions involving the one that was recently put in the shopping center. This is just to give us a pause so we can revisit the ordinance about all of them. It's not to basically do away with it. It's just so that way we can pause it and do a thorough review of the ordinance before that. If you have any questions on the recovery center, I'll go to the
Where is it supposed to be?
next. Next to JJ. It's almost the corner. It's kind of, it used to be the mayor's mom's hair salon, right?
Oh,
That's
did.
where it is.
Okay.
It's been there. I probably missed this last meeting.
But
It's already in operation.
It's,
No, they don't have a business
they
license.
don't have a business license, but we
They-
don't have nothing to prevent them
From opening.
They've already applied on all this stuff. Unfortunately, they meet the requirements of what the ordinance is. They don't cross the threshold of not meeting the requirements.
So once the changes are made, then how do we?
they're already there.
Yeah, there's no. Okay.
So the recovery center, and what is the recovery from?
Alcohol, I believe.
Is that alcohol and drugs? Is that
She has said alcohol outright. I have not been able to get her to but just the recovery. When I ask her about it, it's always a faith-based recovery center. Rarely ever does she say recovery from what?
faith-based
Recovery.
recovery center?
Ooh, I like
And
that.
she doesn't.
And addiction is in just addiction recovery addiction center, faith-based addiction recovery, recovery center. Those are that's the language.
Okay, so
Yes.
addiction. So the addiction can be addicted
Alcohol
to.
or-
Yeah.
So it'll be more of a pause.
Visit. Question. So when did she apply?
She applied in November of last year. I want to say she first came to us November of last year. She came immediately with a business license first, saying that she had reviewed our ordinances, our zoning ordinance, saying that she was in alignment with our ordinance, and that she could not have her. So of course, immediately I took it to Bill, talked to DJ, but that unfortunately is correct. But with new business, it requires that Roseberry go pay them visit first, and then they also have to have a fire marshal inspection to keep that the building is habitable and come in and out without injury. Rose failed her code enforcement inspection, like terribly. So there's a lot of work apparently that needs to go into the building. She has not applied for permits yet, at least that roses are required. She's done some surface things that don't require a permit, but from what Rosemary said, she needs to. So that work has not been done.
I mean, we haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's been a while since.
So faith-based, does that mean that church would also be going on there? Because I think that has no church,
So
just,
I think it's based in, like she's doing it based in faith, based in her religion, and that's like the forefront of the practice. But all in all, it's a recovery.
because we had a couple of church base that just wanted church.
Just
So,
wanted her to-
thank you.
excuse me. That COA.
Cohen. So, big discussion in our city managers, lunch. But this came up actually a couple months ago. The co-ams are getting. That's the term for the machine. Once you go to the meeting, we'll see that. My plan is to just, as of right now, just get one first so we can visit our issues in certain areas that we're seeing throughout the county where co-ams are going in all kinds of stores and they don't have anything that doesn't happen. Being Tucker being one of them in the city, so they have every ordinance. Out there, they actually do the ordinance. It's just one of those things that it has nothing to do with. So, with co-ams brings all kinds of things. Goal is to prevent, it's hard. You talk about addiction, right? Co-ams mean
Right, could be going to the recovery center.
we don't want that to take with us. And the store right behind you, for a while they had the legal amount they were allowed to have it in one. They found out that it was less than like 10 dollars.
Oh, wow.
Because you're only allowed to have six. Okay, so this will be coming before you guys as well. So put a pause on any of that right now, so we can get a definite that we're here when, how, all that. So that's anyway.
So if,
A lot of different elements and another guy. He had been robbed a couple of times. His wife got pistol whipped. Really?
Because of the machine.
He got, and one guy, some of the ladies, they were there when they got robbed.
Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't say you got robbed because of the machine. I know exactly how I handle that, but yeah, right, that's the goal. We're redeveloping the work that is good. So that's why I'll have that for you guys. No later.
Just to piggyback, we have gotten on the machine. Very somebody just came or a possibility of them having it. So this is kind of question that we do something quickly. That's why he's not.
City parking lot update. Actually, this had 30 minutes ago, maybe 45 minutes ago. Working with one of the, we brought the phase 1, phase 2, right? We had that like phase 1, underground retention pond, the parking and all that, which came out to be like almost $400,000 putting your retention pond above ground. Okay, do it, but there's an issue where we have to have 9,000 square feet of retention pond that's above ground, which will take up everything outside of an inner lake at that big point. So that didn't work. Well, I mean, it works, but it's not aesthetically easy. I just don't think it's going to work out. So then it was like, okay, so what if we put it back where the public works village is? We're going to get rid of the public works village, move them, put it there, keep it out of the way. We're working on that now. It so happens the individuals that turned in a bid for phase one originally, they contacted me after 45 minutes and said, hey, we have a big company. There is that underground retention pond box. There is a new vendor that's $200,000 cheaper than the one vendor that was recommended. It's the exact same cost. I say 200,000. He said 285,000. Making that at 200,000 because although once you shovel that shovel is going to be $100. You know. So I said, "You're kidding me." We got a big discussion. So now, as of like right now, working on some new stuff. This interview for and try to get a new plan to see, okay, is that going to cut that 250,000 I was trying to search for to get everything done we want to get done? So which is great news. Put us in the area where so that's the update on that, which is a lot better than what I thought I was going to have for you guys. Eric and Harry have been working to move this retention pond in different ways to try to fit, try to make it where it's not going to cost us an awful lot of storm drain from the public works. Underground retention pond is the best, but it also could have been. That's why we're trying to search for where we get everything fit. I don't want us to say, hey, yeah, we'll throw all the money into the kitchen pump. Let's take a tree, shrub, take out this and that. If we have just asphalt square. Now that we know the underground retention pump box is going to be a lot cheaper, I should have like more of a better idea tomorrow of where it would be with that underground retention. Plus, it's going to look a million times because you won't have anything on top. So, which was really good news. So, like I said, I should have that tomorrow. Maybe about March, we'll get you out there tomorrow. Also, because so basically what happens is once we have the exact plan to show you, there's a box, right? It's like a stormwater box. It fills up, it catches water. Once it gets to the level, it drains out into the stream. Instead of all the rain draining into the stormwater drain at one time, it's like, a leak. Time with it. It fills up so much, it releases up. A little more release. Instead of everything releasing at once. That's how you get it to that. Look, if you have all your water flowing at one time, you have a backup system. Like we had on actually, we had rain about 3 weeks ago. Actually, one of the storm drains had an issue with that actually suction a lot. It's clogged up. It's like so.
It seeps into the ground. Stone box, like.
Yeah, it's in the ground. It's under the ground.
I mean, when the water field goes in, it really just seeps out. Like
No. When the
septic
water,
tank.
no. When the water goes in, so you have a pipe that comes down. You have a box, and you have a pipe from the box to the street. Water comes into the box. The box holds water. Once it gets filled up enough, it releases it into the street.
Through the pipe?
Through the other pipe. You have an entrance pipe and an exit pipe. So it all drains out. So that way you don't have just a ton of water going at the time.
So that's, wait, I'm sorry.
I mean, so the water sits there, what drains the water is in the box. It's a pipe. And on the higher
Yeah, so like in a storm, like above ground, right? Whenever you see a storm drain above ground, right, you see some kind of water buildup. You have a little bit of water buildup. Once it gets so high, it goes into the drain and it goes out. It's the same concept, just underground. Once the water gets so high, the box, it drains out.
So there always be leftover water.
Always, always. It's just like any retention pond. It's always like, you know, the one we saw today on the plan, in the middle, that would be a retention pond. Once it gets so high, it's gonna drain.
I have a question. You said we'll need a new plan. So are we having to pay for new plans? So we won't have to, we just gonna draw it in?
Yeah, they're just changing. We're literally just taking and saying, okay, if we put it above ground over here, which is like, 5,000 square feet, that's not gonna work. So I said, all right, I don't think that's gonna work. You can move it over to the public works building. Now he's got to take it, move it over there, find out how much pipe he's gonna need to do the plant that way. Now he's gonna figure out, all right, so if it's this far away, you gotta have 100 feet of pipe, you gotta have that. How big does this have to be to properly drain it all the way down?
Right. So it looks like a new plan.
I mean, essentially, yeah, but we don't pay for the plan. They just move it forward to say, hey, this will work and this won't. And that's what I was having to do is move that above ground to make it look better and drain better. But now I mean, with the underground retention pond coming in that much cheaper, probably can just go with that. It looks so much cleaner. We don't have nothing.
Okay.
Okay. For what Mayor was asking about, the one that's damaged that we currently have, how do you repair this? 30 feet down.
It's just wrong. It's just have to back out.
Also, it's only the one time fix.
Yeah, it's a back, so you got a big back truck that comes out. What they do is they use a high pressure washer. They pressure wash, loosen everything up, suction back, and go down. What happens is like sediment pump, because that's the lowest one on that fluid. So you're going down that fluid, you go under the bridge, it kind of curves to the left, right through to the left. So everything, dirt, road debris, particles from the road drain that one a lot. So once it fills up, what it was doing is backing up the water. Raining off the water.
But that's not a retention box, then that's just a stone.
That's just a storm.
It's two different things.
Yeah, that's just a, they call it an outfall.
Oh,
That's just a storm drain. That's not that's a regular storm drain.
okay.
So what happens is it's
Sewer.
filled up.
That's a,
No, that's stormwater. Sewer, all your sewer is gonna be like, you won't have no, always think about this. Stormwater and sewer are always in the field. I don't want to make sewage going out into like the river, creek, stormwater, yes. It's just rainwater and stuff that comes out. That goes into the storm. A lot of it.
yeah, I'm sorry. One more quick question. So what did they repair on Kanye Street? Do you know?
That would be a sewer.
They did.
That
So
would be
what was wrong with it and what did, you don't know?
Yeah, we don't deal with nothing.
They just came and repaired something?
They got to do another one.
Thank you.
You answered my question as you was talking. Thanks.
I know what they- so are we going back to two phase or one phase? I know it was one phase.
So that'll be, once I have the information tomorrow, I'll be able to give that to you guys. You guys can make the decision. Because, you can do both to go ahead and get started. Well, I mean, it came down to. Monday, they cannot look at the we're gonna have one public works person assigned to dumpster. So people come, they can all make sure that the right thing to do. Once the dumpster is full, the public works guy will have to truck that. I think they can go to the edge. Gather something because hoping that we can get to pick it up Saturday. Movie that has agreed to pay whatever extra cost it would take to Saturday.
They use a parking lot?
We're using Main Street.
Oh.
So, they said, look,
Like, you know,
whatever
people.
they're gonna charge, if they'll pick it up Saturday, I'm probably cattle, I know you guys have to run through all your training, but whatever you do, make it with somebody's life, please let us know. Plus it would just help us too, because somebody will pick them up Saturday when we're done, instead of leaving overnight.
Right.
Keep trying to throw trash around. Me and the mayor had talked about this earlier. We play this by ear, depending on the amount of participation we're getting. That day, I'm dumping, probably have got a lot of the city.
That would be nice, because I was just about to say.
Yeah, some people at the center asked as well. So can I let them know?
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. Like if we do have a lot of people coming, it's gonna be kind of hard.
For them to leave.
Just send two of them out. But if we don't, then yeah. So if you can get an idea of who it is,
Yeah.
get a list and get it.
To see if there's actually anyone that's needing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think with the new banners going up, he said today she's had several.
Oh, good.
Friday, the sweets guy that we used last year,
Mhm.
he's no longer.
What's
Oh.
with that
The
way?
website is no longer operational.
Aw.
We had the phone creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
And the cotton candy?
So
you actually talked to them? Well, we called that, the website is completely, it's actually up for purchase. But we did leave messages, but we haven't heard anything. Oh, okay.
so we were able to put the candy work.
For sure. Yeah, and she'll
Let's-
have.
She is
Cake,
fast.
I think, cotton candy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Jess.
So, but we were able to get
Yes,
her.
that
yeah,
LLC.
she will definitely be right. ASAP Queen.
I gave them a call, I didn't hear it. And when I called, I got a voicemail like right away.
Dang, I didn't promise to people.
But I can, I'm gonna get someone come back to me, just after hours when they have. I'll see if I can secure it and what it may take. I don't know it. I don't know this one.
Yeah.
Do we know his what?
It's rate.
That's negotiable probably,
How many of you?
because we getting them down at the center for anything.
1,000.
ASAP.
100 plate.
100 plates.
I don't know.
Okay. I'll tell you later.
So, yeah, so we good. We got options. Yesterday to everybody on that. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of tables, do we have extra tables that we can place out just in case some of the students are coming?
wanna
Every
get-
has been.
we short on this. Yeah.
How many projects are you keeping?
Waiting on us, they was
Y'all
ready.
just kidding. I was trying to get some. Let's see.
We kept going and told me I had to go find. Well, why not do it? Yeah.
But there's a facility up on what is it? Stone Mountain, something industrial. There is a big factory, and they have stuff half off. That's why I was asking about the prizes, because that's what I did when I was at Siderfield.
Texas.
I don't have the address. I just know where it is. Yeah,
But what kind of?
they have everything. They have discounted everything. They even have stuff from Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. Everything is 50% off. So it's on Mountain Industrial.
Oh, Mountain Industrial?
Yeah, you know where it is?
I know exactly.
Yeah.
By Sam's.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, right by Sam, across from Sam's. Yeah,
I know.
yeah, but wear a mask if you go in there.
Do we have time to go there though? I won't. I was gonna say, I don't mind putting it into your card.
There's also a place, I know my mom got it, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's two of them. It is three of them. Oh,
Which one is that one?
it's like a discount outlet store or whatever.
Same.
One on near Signet. Yep.
Two on Sydney Road.
A to Z. Yeah, A to Z. That's right behind Kohl's. And
The third one is on Sigma, so one is on one side, then another one on the other side.
oh,
Where they look, they take cars at.
Oh, I
In the
didn't
little
know that.
warehouse.
oh,
And then there's a fourth one on, what is that park? Johnston Park? Park. Down about right there, Career Academy.
I went to one of them and it was not there.
It wasn't at the
It was, I don't know which one it was though, but I followed the directions for the discount. And when I got there, I didn't see anything like a discount. And it sounded like that.
Yeah, I know.
so last time we were out here,
Yeah,
Maybe we
Yeah.
cap it.
yeah, I think we should have it.
you can cap it and of course you can go, full coverage. That will kind of cap it.
So I could bring it.
You know what we can do too though?
Four corners.
Y'all ever seen that game show where when you win, you can either take your gift and trade it for something you don't know what it is.
Oh, I did that for Christmas. Oh yeah.
And even keep what you want. It's kind of like recycling the gifts a little bit.
But if you're doing gift cards, how would you do that?
So if I get a gift card, right, and Mia has another gift on the table when I win that first round, I could say, hey, you want to keep your gift card or do you want to trade it for what's underneath?
One of these other gift
One of
cards.
these other gifts. And it could be another gift card, it could be a mug, it could be something else. But let's just add a little flavor to the game.
Last year, we had to duplicate card.
Because we pulled out 2 games, so I was gonna tell y'all. I know that we have bingo already, but I bought 4 more because we play bingo.
I know, because you got one in my garage.
Keep that one put up because what we were doing, like he said, was we had 2 different games that put all of the stuff together. So we had several different cards. So you run the risk of 3 or 4 people winning at the same time. No one do that. Right. So we only need to use one new bingo set. We just need to pop the chips. That's why we opened up our game.
You want me to bring it up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I'll dust it off. It's
yeah,
been in
and
the
I'll bring all
garage.
of my extra chips from our sport game,
Chips,
so we should
yeah.
be good.
That's like Amazon had cards.
Movie is hotel transfer. Yeah. Okay. And every team on the city, right? Wait, sound like right. What is he gonna do? He just needs to print it. Okay. I just thought that it would be good for some to kind of meet with their local official type thing, but that's fine. I mean, that's fine. I like JP, but I just was trying to figure out what. Yeah, the CEO and the lady that's
Dr.
yeah.
Well, you might want to all.
That's what I was saying. Remember, but they didn't respond to me. So
It's kind of late too now.
I've been, I mean, even beforehand, like I've asked. But it's okay. So just to kind of get an understanding of the trash bag, Dr. Ellison is his name, right? So do you know kind of he has an agenda?
I think he did. Okay. And see, because he was wondering what exactly he would be able to do for the people just come by his table with a microphone and speak to some people.
We need all those details worked out. That's why I was curious, like what that would look like, because I know Chief was saying the dumpsters here in the lot, but you also mentioned part of Main Street be shut down, and that we'll have like the DJ. Like, I'm still doing the DJ. Okay, so
With skirmishing on 50, yes.
okay, so he'll be here. That's automatically going to attract people because they're going to want to know about the music, right? And we'll have banners around. They'll see that. Dr. Ellison can speak maybe at about 10:30. So I'm thinking a lot of people to come in, get that momentum going, and then we'll have the DJ cut the music. He'll use that time to speak. I don't know what topics exactly, but it's good once you get the agenda, and then we'll just incorporate everything together. And this is just literally like a test trial because we've never done this type of event before, and then we could just tweak it as time goes for the next year. But I was going to you guys as well. We're going to wrap that trash bash up by 1 o'clock at the latest. Um, I asked Rosemary to get.
Very.
They keep them right there.
We want to get it right.
I told her if she could have some type of like a sheet. She said that she would, but I don't know if she actually gave that to you guys. No, she could do reworking. I think very little rose there.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's something she's already. Okay. Okay, so yeah, well, we would need some printed out because I want to have it. And I know you all mentioned that there was still some extra bags, right? So if you guys can bring that down on bingo night, just so we can have it set away for Saturday morning, because I want to make sure we have those door hangers, wherever it is, inside the bag, along with other stuff that we said we would give them, like the book and whatever else you want me, business card, whatever.
I mean, look, and then the door knocker.
Okay, well, even that is fine if we can just already have that kind of prep too, and then have it on. I don't know what room you guys can put it in. Maybe like where that exit door is on the side, so nobody can move with it. But yeah, so that was kind of like what I envisioned. Have that out, people can pick up their bags or whatever, and um, the only other thing I have in mind is like the wrap up, I guess. Like, do we want to end it a certain way? Because there will be vendors along Main Street too. Where exactly are we going to cut it off at? Okay. And so just to okay. Was there anything else that I could think of for specific to the fashion choir?
Some that commercial too.
How would it
So you got nothing extra for trash bash?
But I probably was gonna go in depth with my question. Speaking of tables and us having takeaways to represent the city, are we gonna have our own table?
We should.
Where like, if, hopefully all of us will be there. Where like we can probably sit at 2 by 2, sit at the table for a minute. This will help us with
Face to face.
This will help us with I can't think right now. This will help us with when we try to annex. If we're able to sit and just have dialogue, letting people know that You know, just so people could just at least pop by and see who the council people are, because we don't see a lot of those people until we have it something.
Right.
So just, just conversation. Because that's our duty anyway.
So you said Saturday? So, oh, so that's like 30 minutes. apiece.
Right.
You gonna do your picture?
Oh, we're gonna have here. So that you, because I'm big on conversation a lot. But we gonna have some video, so we can probably use that footage as time goes on when we start education.
Video.
Yeah, so that's okay,
It's
perfect.
coming Friday.
Perfect. Probably like use that to inspire our so what we do in the city.
So at our table, we're gonna be giving away anything. You have some e-pens, don't you? Got some oh, the bags that what we're gonna give out the city table. And we have e-pens. You put the e-pens in the bag.
What are we doing our cups?
That's why I asked you. Remember, you said maybe not for this because we don't want people to get the.
Oh,
Unless you want to change it
I
up.
don't have nobody.
You talking about beverage cups? We need a pour. Just a basic little signature drink.
You gave
No,
us white,
no,
clear
I
looking.
think you had to take them back because was it the color?
I think
No,
that's
you
when
gave
it
us the
was
color.
designed.
And you said you had to take it back because of something.
Don't get drink.
Yeah.
That sounds fancy.
The granite punch.
Ooh.
Something. All right.
Granted,
Nothing too harsh like a Malibu rum
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
okay.
Do we still have to see like on the cups or did we return? Yeah.
Oh,
So we need a
put
pour.
that in the bag as well. Okay.
the cup and the ink pen, and then we all could put a card in there.
How many bags you say again?
Hello, Mom.
Right.
How are you?
Y'all remember about the city, right? That was introduced. Yes. For that, but
What you said, I'm sorry.
the city app, city.
How about Cynthia?
Who's on the cemetery? They trying to figure out this map situation, because all our stuff is old from on the city cemetery. Yeah. So they talked to Chief and go to like the Staples and all the people to put these old maps and get them copied in the cemetery. So, this could, that was this one. Saturday, August 8th. Not this long, big. They want to go back to that. And that platform for free. I want to make sure that they're ready for August 8th.
I'm sorry. They're gonna be somewhere else.
It's the same location. It's the same location. If we just used the field last year and it was too, yeah. We want to go
It was too high.
Everything to the first one. I just want to do we could do August 8th, Saturday,
That's fine.
and then do Beavers and burgers. That's this Saturday at the park. At 9 o'clock. In the back. I just said to you. I'm not sure if it's in the back.
Who is doing that?
It's a
Yeah. We got a lot of them.
Oh, that's the car show.
Well, no, save them. We need them for something.
Beavers and burgers, right? So that's from
Is that all?
6.
No.
Okay.
There's like 10, 15.
Do we have free admission to that?
It's free.
Oh, it's free.
I think it's all free.
The car
But
show?
you need to pay for your
First. Right.
So if there's something like flyers that we can print out. We had that at the city table and just lead them from the trash bash right over to this car
Yeah,
show.
we can do it.
True, they can put the clause in it.
That sounds good.
12 to 6.
Portia,
It's a car show. Prize people with.
And this says Lithonia High School Dog Day.
November,
That's tomorrow. Like high school, football.
29th is next week. I thought it was
Next week.
April 29th.
Mhm.
what is the dog thing though? Like what do they do?
They do it like a live practice so you can see all the
Oh,
talent, yeah.
cute. So I'm gonna send another email to all these flyers. Are these the only 4 events or are there more?
That's it.
Okay, because like they keep popping up with more stuff. Okay.
This is a Hill Bell. What is that?
Because it's a highway right up the street from Kroger. The big field that Stonecrest be using for when they have Juneteenth and
Because well, when you're going up, it's on the left.
left.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's nice back there.
Okay. So, logistic wise, the vendors they could just sit at their table on either side, or how do we kind of how? So if anyone can volunteer to come and make sure we kind of have logistics in place that we for both events really, but definitely for trash bash this is like outside. Just kind of man and make sure everything's neat because we're literally separating them, right? The street event here, dumping trash over here. So I don't know how we're going to kind of communicate that, when people get out here. Confused, probably like make sure they know both things are tied together.
So do you have a list of the vendors that are coming?
No, Ashley would have it. I've had people verbally tell me that they can. So, do you happen to know, Ashley?
And the reason why I ask is because like go ahead and if we know the vendors like what their commodity is, we can go ahead and number or either put it on paper, not physically put it out there, but number where we're putting each person so when they arrive, we ain't gotta be like, oh, you go there, you go
Yeah,
here.
that's good.
We can already physically see who's where you do.
I love that. I thought I mentioned it, but it was a problem. I thought. Oh,
Yeah. Plus, now,
like right by the building. Is that where you're pointing? Or
this side,
oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Okay,
put everything on this side. And then we on the back.
okay.
So he said he put them all on this side. Put them all on this side. You have all the vendors over there. The goal is to have people drive in right here and stop. And we can dump all the trash right out.
So you'll be directing traffic to come around.
I like that.
So then that puts your whole entire thing.
Yeah,
All your vendors.
I like that so much better. Because I was like, how are we going to make sure? So, okay.
And we'll take the banner, 2 of the banners, the public work track early Saturday, take 2 of the banners down further in the grass.
Sounds good. I like it. Okay, beautiful. So, oh, really? That's it. She knew that it was due on the 16th. That was Friday. Well, so and you on the call, you probably heard me say this several times. They were supposed to turn everything in by April the 16th. And for that very reason, I don't like that because we don't know who these people are and y'all don't have time to process
That's
it.
why I was to clarify. He came in and tried to. Get it, I said it. That's why I said, no. Granted, we are doing it for free. We still want to know.
Exactly.
Each vendor,
So they didn't have the list at the time. We said it.
Okay. I also sent your email, Ashley. Okay, so just to keep it simple, I might just put myself with the city table in the bag to make it simple because I don't want to spread myself too thin. But who all plans to attend Trash Bash? Okay. You, Miss Mary, you ready? Are you all right?
yeah, I'll probably be there, but I can't. I have a birthday party, one of my grandsons, so I gotta see exactly what day it is.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
Just come for 10. Okay, like 9 and extra. 9, yeah, 9.
I don't-
Thank you.
I didn't bring the right phone with that information.
Where we gonna put the?
Say what? Let's hop on that too. So we're done with Trash Bash, right? We're good? Okay. Now, last thing, Mayor, for Dr. Ellison, I don't know where we're putting the DJ booth. Do you have a clue? Because I don't know if you have to connect to power. The island. Oh, okay. So that's where Dr. Ellison can go to speak, or whenever we all, maybe you want to introduce yourself. We can have time for that. Our local staff representatives, here's so and so, here's so and so, so and so, mayor. So sounds good. And I think that covers every logistical part, right? So we're good with that. Awesome. Thank you for helping me with that, Chief. Now, as far as the Friday bingo, are we doing this? Because I know we mentioned shutting down Main Street to show it on the screen. Oh, the movie? Bingo's in here. So what if it rains?
We're watching a movie on a screen.
When it rains, the big screen.
The inflatable. Is it inflatable or is it just one of them you can?
It's
So I'm saying, can it go in the building? I hope it don't rain. I don't see
oh,
it
it's too
rain.
big going.
Too big.
So bingo is going to be in here.
It's,
You said when we're going to? Oh,
so the movie night
Does it
is
say
on
what time
Friday?
it's coming in? Because it might be a late night Saturday. Oh, movie night, we're doing the popcorn. So we need to get that started early. What time is it? All right. Take it.
right.
What else we doing? Beverages? Y'all need us to bring anything? Well, not us.
Oh, 3 o'clock. Okay, we should be good. The car show, that's the one that's in trouble though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay.
So the movie's not gonna be in the parking lot like it was before, it's gonna be out here in front?
Oh, I hear. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I like it.
So they'll be across the street looking this way?
I like that.
Okay, they got shade there.
That's great.
Is there anything needed for food wise that you would like for us to volunteer to bring? So I said, I bring some bottled water.
What they call,
Side effects?
yeah.
But his food is more like hot prepared.
No, he picks wings.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, his wings are they good. I like them.
Problem solved.
So you mean for which day? For the movie?
Yes,
To give away?
yes. So, yeah. Well, that's the ASAP wing guy? Okay. Yeah, so I think this is great. Great, great. And, oh, that's what I forgot to ask with Trash Bash. I know it says bring your ID, so I'm assuming Public Works is going to check. Okay. Okay. Positive thinking, if we get a lot of people for the movie night and we have a limit, right, with the vendors, are we going to check IDs for that too? Or
What was the question again?
if we end up getting a lot of people for movie night and we already said we have a set budget of how much we can't go over for food, then I guess that's something we'll have to kind of wait and see, but just want to throw that out there. If there's too many people, should we limit it and ask for IDs to see if you're a city resident?
Or should we give out tickets?
That's what I'm asking.
If we have 500 or
Right.
200, we can give out tickets to first to for food. Oh, Lord.
What did he say? Can't do it.
It's for the children. I just don't see.
For the movie.
It's a child. I can't. I would drive away from it.
Let's just do that. I was telling him my husband has LLC now. He has like a little small catering business. And we can do nachos. It's not that expensive and it stretches. That's a lot of food. Yeah, way cheap.
What she said.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh,
That's good.
That's
That's
what
good.
that's what he asked for.
He gave what he wanted. Good.
okay. All right. I guess that's it. Y'all wanted to put the bags right here.
All right, is there a need for executive session?
A motion to adjourn.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
All right.